Today, children go to school to see friends, to play on the playground, and to learn. But for kids with dysgraphia, writing can be an obstacle for learning. Let's learn more about dysgraphia. Put simply, dysgraphia is a writing disability. Dys for impairment, graph for hand function in writing or letters made by hand, and ia, which is condition, so dysgraphia. Here's an example of the handwriting of someone with dysgraphia. You can see how it's almost illegible. Dysgraphia is a learning disability that affects the parts of the brain that analyzes words. Handwriting, spelling, reading, comprehension, and sequencing can all impact the learner, and it can be frustrating. Writing is a complex process. It takes lots of skill for your brain, like fine motor skills, spatial perception, memory, coding, language processing, conceptualization, and organization. You need all these things to come together in order to write. Dysgraphia can occur alone or with other impairments, such as dyslexia, ADHD, autism spectrum disorder, and other learning disorders can also affect the handwriting, but it's not dysgraphia. It's a specific learning disorder, and there are several types. One is developmental, and one is acquired dysgraphia. Some of the tells with children with dysgraphia is that they could have issues with fine motor skills, writing in a straight line, letter reversal, incorrect ordering of sentences or omitting words, knowing how to form letters, and this can all impact their grammar, their organization, and their legibility. Here are some more facts about dysgraphia. Why is diagnosis important? Dysgraphia may become an obstacle to academic success and self-esteem. Studies show that even in early learners, self-attitude can be affected by dysgraphia and dyslexia. Undiagnosed children have self-esteem issues if they're treated as lazy or sloppy, and they can believe that they're not intelligent. They need lots of positive supports from their family members, loved ones, and teachers. Beery Developmental Test of Visual Motor Integration, or the VMI test of visual and motor skills, as well as a formalized handwriting assessment that'll look at the speed and legibility of a student, can help to diagnose dysgraphia. Additional tests might be considered. There are many ways to manage and treat dysgraphia. First, you're going to need a team of occupational, physical, speech therapists, and neuropsychologists to all help guide you through this journey. There's no medications that you can take, but school will provide an IEP or 504 plan with modifications and accommodations that they can provide supportive or assisted resources. Early intervention can help, and there's a process called the Orton-Gillingham approach that uses the senses to learn language. Assistive technology can be a big help, especially with typing or asking Siri to help with spelling. There are many instructional activities that can help children with dysgraphia. Playing with clay to strengthen their hand muscles, keeping in the lines in a maze for fine motor skills. They can connect dots to form letters and copy letters. Intensive and spelling instruction for older kids can help. Writing in different genres and can also help with older kids. And then self-regulation strategies to help with controlling emotions and executive functioning can all help kids with dysgraphia. There are new advances being made to look at solutions to dysgraphia. In one study, a child worked with a robot co-writer to help improve handwriting. A 10-year-old boy with very complex neurodiversity disorders, including dysgraphia, had made a little progress after 2 years in school and professional remediation, and he was growing very frustrated. After about 20 weeks of occupational therapy, playing games and doing writing exercises with the robot co-writer, there was a remarkable difference in the boy. He restored his motivation, avoidance behaviors began to disappear, and his handwriting quality improved. On the left, you see before and after of his writing technique and how clearly he can write the word football. On the right, you see a picture of him using the robot device to help to form letters on the screen. And while these new advances are exciting, there's still much more research to be done. Parents can find many resources for dysgraphia. The Cleveland Clinic, a website called Dysgraphia Life, and the International Dyslexia Association are three great resources for you. Thank you for watching this video and learning more about dysgraphia.